members of the Denver School Board have ideas about how school resource officers are used across the district. We've been following the issue of school safety for you in DPS following the shooting death of a student outside of East High School, and then again when two deans were hurt in another shooting at the school. Connor McHugh, working on this for you tonight, joins us live. And Connor, you learn more about competing safety proposals.
Yeah, Karen, and tomorrow board members will have a chance to talk about those different proposals, one of which would essentially add SROs back into the district with different stipulations. The other one kind of reimagines what they are and what role they can serve. But board members tell us that they will be the ones making this decision, not the superintendent this time. So here's what's on the table.
After a semester disrupted by violence, improving safety is a top priority for Denver Public Schools. But what that looks like remains to be seen. Each week, parent groups give their input, and recently the district released its latest draft safety plan. Now, board members are weighing in.
We made a dent in dismantling the school-to-prison pipeline, but we cannot afford to rest.
On Wednesday, Ayante Anderson and Scott Esserman shared a new policy proposal they created with Michelle Quattlebaum. It includes creating community resource officers who are assigned to regions rather than specific schools. If approved, they'd respond only when necessary and be prohibited from conducting searches on students without probable cause.
School leaders shouldn't just be willy-nilly calling a CRO to come and support them. It should only be when the discipline matrix allows it to happen.
At the same time, a proposal by Director Scott Balderman would approach the situation differently. He's calling for new policies that establish when SROs are necessary on school property. It comes 3 years after the board voted to remove SROs from the district altogether. Now, as recent violence has led to calls for their return, those in charge have difficult decisions ahead.
I am confident that we are going to be able to deliver a great resolution that really meets in the center.
Now, that group of parents and community members that gathers weekly, who we've brought you stories from, is also working on their own version of this policy. They say they're borrowing some of the best ideas from both of these policies from board members, and say they're going to meet tomorrow as well to continue working on that and essentially finalize their idea for how this should look moving forward. Live tonight in Denver, Connor McHugh covering Colorado First.
All right, Connor, thank you. We also know the Denver School